Hello, Tom Beal here, coming to you from my home office. And this morning, when I wanted to record some insights from the beach, it was a little windy, and I was not in the mood to do it with the wind disrupting the conversation. So here we are. Just want to share some inspiration with you to let you know that amidst all the chaos, amidst all the craziness in this online world, in this world that we live in today, I want you to know something very important: that you are loved, that you are important, that you are good enough, that you are worthy, that your best awaits. And I took a deep breath as I said that. And my hope is that as you hear that, you recognize that this world is not full of people that generally hate one another over political differences, over sports differences, over religious differences, over geographical differences. It doesn't matter. When you get out there and amidst the other humans, you recognize most people are pretty darn nice. Yeah, there's some idiots and there's some people that are out to harm you, but that's the rarity, And I just want to remind you that we're in this day and age of social media, and man, it appears that everybody is just so full of disdain for one another. And the reality is, when you get around people, you see that their hearts are truly there, helping and giving and caring about others. Just got back from the 14th annual Marketers Cruise. If you haven't been to that, you definitely want to check it out at marketerscruise.com. 450 people from, I believe, 14 or 18 different countries met and collaborated and hung out. And it's like a family reunion. And guess what? From all different political parties, from all different countries, from all different races, from all different sexual orientations, from all different reasons that the world makes you feel are reasons that justify not liking or being able to hang around or deal with or speak with anyone else. It's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. In the real world, outside of social media, you'll recognize the hearts that everyone has, and you'll recognize that there is propaganda out there that does much better when they divide us, when they pit us against one another, when they make us feel that nobody cares, when they make us feel that people are looking at us differently because of the way that we think, the way that we are, the way, where we're located, what sports team we like, what religion we subscribe to, what, any label that you want to put on it. You know what? The bottom line is, we're all human, we're all in this together, and none of us get out alive. So yes, it can look crazy online. Get off the online world and go into the real world and talk with your neighbors, talk with people that you see out and about. You can say hi to people on the street. I know it's a newsflash, and here's a funny thing. That's a picture of where my halfway point is in the morning. Every morning I go on a morning walk, almost 2 miles each way, so roughly a 4-mile walk round trip. And it's interesting because you'll see a lot of the same people and you say hi. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, over and over. And some people will not say good morning. They'll stay focused and walk past. No matter how many times they see you, no matter how many times hey, good morning, they just won't. And you know what? That's okay. That's their choice. But what I've found is, on the morning walk, I've met some great people. I've had some great friendships that have occurred from meeting people on the morning walk just by saying hi. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a reminder that this world isn't just limited to the online presence. You flipping around this crazy thing, the device that we hold in our hands and our pockets and are never 2 feet away from us. We are amongst and amidst other humans in this co-creative environment where you can say hi, you can interact, you can go break bread, you can have coffee, tea, water, soda, and have conversations about life. And guess what? You can also do that with people who don't have the same beliefs that you have. Matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I've traveled the world and have many friends from all different countries, all different races, all different religions, all different whatever labels you would place. And those are some of the most amazing and eye-opening and mind-expanding conversations. How boring is it if you're hanging around people that only think like you and only look like you? Life is a bigger journey than that. So yes, get off this online crazy, and many times cesspool, and get out into the real world and say hi to your fellow neighbors. Smile to someone. And this is just my reminder to you that you are not alone, that this world isn't full of hate. It's actually got much love and many people out there caring for one another and having empathy and having a heart to want to help others and put a smile on other people's faces. And that goes for any labels that you may subscribe to. Well, it's different for me, Tom, because I'm this or that. Well, no, you're human. We're all human. And here's the other news flash. None of us are perfect. None of us are immune from difficulties and challenges. We all have our own stuff, regardless of uh, any financial success, regardless of any of the other labels that are on each of us as humans. We have this journey of life, which reminds me a lot like boot camp. I was in the United States Marine Corps and went to Parris Island boot camp. I ended up, after 3 months of this rigorous, uh, difficult place, I became the number one honor graduate out of my graduating class. But it was not simple for me as the honor man. It was not simple for anyone else in that endeavor. And guess what? No one gets through life with a clean pass. No one has a badge that says, "Hey, guess what? I've reached a certain level, so I no longer get any challenges or difficulties." No, matter of fact, every level that you get to, they're harder, they're more difficult. Just like the game Mario Brothers, it's every level's got a higher level of difficulty that comes along with it. So here we are in this journey together, and I just wanted to remind you that yes, you are good enough. Yes, you are worthy. Yes, you are loved. Yes, your best awaits. And yes, you can get off this online world, go out, smile to your neighbors, say hi, go out for a walk, get your body moving, and meet some new people outside of this online endeavor. That being said, I did place a link there, and this is a link that many of the people that were on the Markers Crew, some of the best minds in the world, New York Times best-selling authors, people out there doing really amazing things. Many of them have gone to the Success Intake Forum and asked themselves and answered those questions that are there for you in the Success Intake Forum. And there's a quote from, I heard it first from, I believe, Tony Robbins, that says, we are living the lives that we're living based upon the questions that we're asking ourselves. If you ask better questions, you'll lead and live a better life. So this Success Intake Survey gives you some questions that are important. And when you put the time, energy, and effort into it, which may take 10, 15 minutes, you'll ask yourself some questions that might open your eyes to some new possibilities to help you become happier, healthier, in better relationships and better financial situations just from asking these different questions. So go have fun, enjoy that adventure at the Success Intake Survey, complete that, and you'll see that it's not meant for me to reply or get anything other. It's for you to ask yourself those questions, have some epiphanies, and then from there see where your life may have a new plot twist that you weren't as healthy as you could be. You ask yourself these questions, holy cow, now you're on a path to get to a healthier version of yourself. You may have some relationship challenges, personally or professionally, that asking yourself these questions help you fine-tune and go out and improve those key relationships. And or you might have some financial situations. Say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm tired of struggling and surviving. I want to thrive. I'm going to put some things in place and take some actions that may have been spurred from answering those questions at the Success Intake Forum. So go check that out. Reminder, you are loved. You are worthy. You are good enough. Your best awaits. And don't get caught up in all the drama. You may have noticed some things that I have noticed on this journey that, man, isn't life good at distracting us from what's important? It's really, really good, and talk about marketing minds and all this, like, marketing, propaganda, the news. What's all this circling about? How much time and attention it can get from us and the masses. They're coming up with headlines. They're coming up with stories. They're coming up with the rubbernecking syndrome to give us our most precious asset of time. And if you look at the most successful businesses today, why are they successful? Why are they worth the billions and trillions nowadays? Because they get the masses' eyeballs and attention from coming up with, brainstorming on how can we get and keep the eyeballs and attention. And most of it revolves around not the nicest stuff. Just like rubbernecking, we want to see what the crash is. They want to put out there the stuff that, oh man, I gotta see this. And the more chaos they can create, the more divisiveness they can create, the more eyeballs they get, and the more money they generate. It's a business, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get caught up in that nonsense. We are all part of this human family. Here, where I'm from, it's the United States of America, not the divided states of America, which if you watch the news, you would think it's the latter versus the prior. We are the United States of America. Together, everyone achieves more. So you're loved. Your best is yet to come. Go ask yourself some interesting questions and unplug from all the drama and chaos on social media. Go hang out with some friends and family, especially if they have different labels than you. Hello, expand beyond the normal comfort zones. Go meet some new people, say hi, smile at people on the street, and make today great. Go check out that success intake survey. I hope it asks some questions that you're willing to answer that can open up a new path of amazingness for 2020 and beyond. Talk with you soon. Hope this was helpful. Look forward to seeing your success intake surveys. And if you like this, be sure to like and comment, and feel free to share if you so desire. Make today great. Bye for now.